Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wake that butt up, all right? Yes, wake up, wake up, wake up. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys woke up this morning. You got to be waking up this morning if you're listening to me. We are here once again, okay? So listen, we got some stuff to talk about now, Woo! Nicki Minaj, mom, she's coming out and she's speaking out, okay? And let me tell you something. I like what she's spitting, okay? I don't know if you guys know, but she's having a book that's coming out and she wants to talk about some serious stuff. You know what I mean? And if you guys look at the scripture, not the scripture, but the words that she says on the screen. When I tell you it's heartbreaking. Good morning. I see y'all in the comment section. Good morning. All right, listen, it's Sunday. I know y'all on the way to church. I know some of y'all up in church. You going to the early morning service? Or you going to the afternoon service? Or you going to the evening service? Or maybe you like me, you ain't going to no damn service, okay? Did y'all wake up this morning? All right, come on now. Woke up this morning with my mind, all right? Woo! Do y'all remember that scene from, what was it? Tina Turner? When she was little, she was singing up in that damn church, okay? Singing, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. Hallelujah. All right, so let's get on to this stuff. No service. I don't blame you, honey. No service either. Okay. All right, I don't gotta feel guilty. Well, I don't got nothing to put in that damn plate. So, Nicki Minaj, you guys know who Nicki Minaj is. She's iconic up in these streets. Well, this is her mom, Carol Maraj, and she has a book that's coming out, and she talks about her husband. I don't know if it was her husband, but her ex-man putting a pause on her. Now, Nicki Minaj have came forward and she talks about this a while ago. But you know what? I did not really pay attention to it. Like, I didn't watch the documentary. So when I was looking at this stuff, I was so shocked and my heart was breaking for Nicki Minaj. I said, this girl's been through a lot. I didn't really recognize all the stuff that she had to go through and the stuff that she had to endure with that daddy. And you know they said her daddy was on them sugar boogers, girl. Yeah, this her daddy right here. I've never seen Nicki Minaj daddy before, but this her daddy, and he was stuck on them sugar boogers. He used to put the paws on Nicki Minaj mama. She had to witness that growing up. That has to be hard on a girl. You know what I mean? And to think, is this normal? Well, I don't think she knew that stuff wasn't normal, but god damn, it must have been really hard because Nicki Minaj, she also talks about how her daddy set the whole place on fire with her mama in there. These sugar boogers ain't nothing to play with. And y'all over there hyping people that's rapping about and glorifying these sugar boogers. These sugar boogers have destroyed lives. You know what I mean? It almost destroyed some of my family members' life. That's why I can't glorify, certain rappers out here always talking about selling them damn sugar boogers. And let's not talk about that damn Wendy Williams movie. Did y'all see it last night? I know I did. Okay. I forgot. I got to add that in the mix. But how y'all doing? Can I be a mod? Sure you can. Her husband was Nicki dad. Her husband, I'm not for sure, who exactly did she marry. But I do know that Nicki Minaj's father was putting a pause on her. And I do know that, hey, I don't know if they were married or not. That's the part I don't know, but I'm sure some of you barbs out here, you can let us know. Was they married or was they not married? Nicki Minaj's father and Nicki Minaj's mom. Comment, let us know in the comment section. All right, so let's look at here. And she says that she said, my pleas was interrupted by a rain of blows to my head and face. Damn. Woo. She's a whole woman out here. And this man has a 5 times as her strength. And she had to work rains of blows. You know what I'm saying? Not just 1, 2 blow, but a whole bunch of blows all up in her head and face, you know? And it's so messed up. This is the norm in the society. This ain't nothing new. It's been going on from the Middle Ages since the beginning of time. You know, some countries, they support these men putting the pause on these women. And I believe in America, it was a time where people just turned a blind eye when these men put the pause on these women. They beat these women like they goddamn men they damn self, okay? And it's all control, you know? She said after a while, everything I left felt numb. Okay, beat her so bad she just felt numb, girl. I felt, the red stuff running down my face. Oh my goodness, my nose was, red, and I was in a state of shock from so many blows to my head, holding me with the left arm and popping me with the right one. Damn, girl. My heart goes with you, Miss Minaj, and I'm so happy, that you have the strength and you have the courage and the willpower to speak out, and help other people and to tell your story. Because any one of y'all out here that's telling y'all story, that's something to, be praised about, uplifted. Because you guys know 100 years in the past, women were not allowed to even write, let alone tell their damn truth about what a man did to them, So I think we are definitely progressing, especially all the naysayers talking about some, we need to go back in the day. Where so women, they going to walk around with some tape around their mouth. They can't talk, they can't speak. They have to stay in abusive relationships and can't get out. Hell no, so kudos for you. Now, on this blog, I ain't gonna lie, okay? These people on this blog post, they was not having it with Miss Mirage. What's her name? Miss Mirage. Yeah, they was talking mad stuff about Nicki Minaj, mama. They kept, I'm not gonna venture into a lot, but you guys can scroll right here. A lot of people in this comment section, they was not here for Nicki Minaj's mom. They said that, you know what, Miss Carol, you full of stuff because you talk about protecting women, but you wasn't protecting the women that your son was going after. You wasn't protecting those little girls, So these people on this post, they have an issue with that situation. How do you guys feel about it? I feel like this. I feel like, you know what? Hey, it's a very complex situation because I do believe that situation was wrong, with her son. However, she has been wrong too. And she have lived so many years of her life not knowing who she is, not knowing her worth, not having the courage. So I'm sure, she's made probably a lot of mistakes, and I'm still trying to discover and figure out, where her stance is and things of that nature. Better learn to grip the ball. Sad we seeing this too often. I don't play them type of games. See that son part, they not lying. Yeah, the mommy. But the thing is, so she can't tell her truth. You know what I mean? She's still a victim. She still went through so much hard stuff. I don't think you should discredit somebody or cut somebody's story off. Hey, like I said, it's a damn touchy conversation because they trying to connect the dots. Like they're trying to say, Nicki Minaj, mom, you're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to write a book about helping women because you wasn't helping those women that your son was going for. You was protecting your son. You was in denial, So that's one thing. But she talking about her book with her life, and that's the part I'm gonna focus on. She did her best. It's very complex. Her trauma has possibly numbed her to other women's pain. Numb women in fear and danger. Well, the thing about that, CJ, that she is not numb to other women's pain because she is helping so many women, and she talks about it. What we get to, it's just possibly when it comes to certain people that's close in her life, You know, she could be in a state of denial. Maybe she really believed that her son didn't do what they said he did. I don't know, you know? I don't know. Yeah, most women that go through things tend to pass the trauma down to their kids and the cycle continues. I know too well, but I broke the cycle. Congratulations for breaking that damn cycle. All right, so let's keep on going here. And please like this video. We are begging for likes. I've never seen Nicki Minaj father. I've never looked for him either. But this is who he is. They say his name is Robert, you know, and that's the man allegedly that was putting a pause on Miss Carol, you know. And look at him. You know, look how much taller he is and how much strength he got to put the pause on this girl. He couldn't just walk away, you know. And he wanted to set the whole house on fire when she was in it, you know. And they said, Carol, she broke up with him so many times, but she got back with him. She got back with this man for whatever reasons. And they talk about it a little bit, but I'm not going to go here just because of the wording. I was afraid. I was very afraid something would happen to my mom. This is Nicki Minaj in quotes. A lot of arguing, a lot of screaming. There were hoes punching to the wall and anger and cops being called to the house all the time. Now, can you imagine a little girl has to go through this, witness this in her family, and this is norm to her? You know? It's a blessing. It's a damn miracle that Nicki Minaj got out and she became a superstar. How she blown up because you know little girls like her, they got family members like that. They don't make it out the hood, you know. Let alone some of them don't even make it past 21, you know. But hey, she's successful. She broke records. She's an icon. But hell, it was not easy. She was not raised with a spoon in her mouth, you know. You guys may look at her Instagram now and you want to judge people and you think, well, shit, she had it made. Look at her. She looked like she got it made. You don't know these people's story. And we thankful that Nicki Minaj even told us this, you know, because we would have never known. Who would have ever guessed looking at Nicki Minaj Instagram and her success now that she would ever had to endure such a childhood with her mother and her father, you know? And that teaches a lot. They could be living with violence because of normal to Nicki and her brother. That's right. She's the queen of hip hop. Nicki's story is really inspiring. I can't wait till they do Nicki Minaj video movie. Are you guys excited about that? You know, if you're excited to see Nicki Minaj biopic, press 1. If not, press 2, you know. But I think that thing will be juicy. I think it'd be juicy. You know, I hope she don't go through Lifetime when she does it. But anyway, let's keep on going here. She was born in Trinidad and something. Lived with 15 people in a house with just 3 rooms, you know. My mother left him many different times and came back. Once he pulled my mother out of a car and dragged her 2 blocks, okay? So she had to witness all this, you know, and this is no child. Oh hell, can't show that ass. But no child should ever have to live like this, you know? Not at all. And we're talking about this because Carol Minaj, she got a book out that she is promoting. And she wants you guys to check it out because she shares her story and her relationship situations with this man right here. This supposed to be a young Nicki with her parents. All right. So, oh, well, this is Omar. Well, shit. Am I getting the niggas mixed up? So, who is this? All right. So, who is this? This is Robert. Robert Minaj. Okay. Well, hey, Robert Minaj. So did Robert, is this the same person? You know, I don't know. Y'all let us know. Is this the same people? Okay. All right. Her parents, Nina. Who the hell is Nina? I don't know. She's chilling with her baby. The love be fake. All right. All right. So let's keep on moving on. So this is Nicki Minaj's mom, and she's talking a little bit, and I just wanted to showcase, some of her talking. She's been consistent with helping women, dealing with men putting a pause on them. In 2015, she was talking about it, advocating for it. In 2017, every year, she's consistent with helping women get away from domestic abuse. Men that be putting a pause on them. So what the F is Omar? I don't know, child. But you seen it right there, okay? It may be her parents, Carol. Oh, it may be Carol parents. Is that who it was? All right, so listen, check this out. Had me all damn confused. All right, so check this out. Let's listen a little bit. Some clips of Carol.
After all these years, I started to feel more compassion for women because I keep putting. I look back at the time when I was myself was being abused. I wanted to just help women enhance their lives because I understand how the confusion and the hurt, the pain they go through. So I wanted to do something just to help, one shelter at a time. I started a few programs. One is called the Move and Onward Vocationally Empowered, because when these women go into the shelters, a lot of time they go right back to the abuser.
You heard that? When these women go into the shelter, they go right back to the abusers. You know what I mean? So for all of y'all that want to say, well, if he put the pause on her so bad, why she go back? It didn't hurt that bad if her butt go back. That is so false. It really hurts, and I'm sure it's probably hurting her more that she has to go back or feel like she has no choice to go back. But Carol Murad, she want to stop all that. She want to educate these women. She want to provide these women, awareness. They can do better. Self-love, financial gain, so they don't have to depend on these men. And I applaud that. Maybe, I wasn't with you with your son, but I'm with you with this one. You know what I mean? So let's keep on playing.
So I needed to educate them. If we can educate them and give them financial independence,
yes,
introduce them to the workforce, then it will lessen the chances of wanting to even go back.
Yes. Did you hear what she said? Okay, I love it. She said if we get these women education, if we get these women ability to work and financial gain, the chances of them going back is not likely. Okay? And I applaud that, but guess what? You're going to have a whole bunch of people. And I heard them before, well, you know what? I don't like all that because that's breaking up the black family. Yeah, you know what I mean? You need to let the black family handle that by themselves. They don't need anybody giving people handouts. If she want to find a job, she can find it. She don't need no help. You don't know what's going on with that family. Why are you trying to break up their family? I heard it too many times. They do not want these girls to get educated. They feel like it's breaking up the family. Her ass need to be at home. They'll work it out. They'll pray about it. Leave them alone. You don't want to help the girl get no money. No, why you giving her the money so she can get it? Why you breaking up the family? Because we want these girls to know what it's like to have self-love, to be happy in this damn life. You only get one chance to live in this life. And like Carol Murad said, she said this life goes by so damn fast. It's like a damn flower blossoming and, blowing away in the damn wind. You know what I mean? Who wants to live their whole life being stuck in a situation where they're not happy, they've been mentally torn down every day, depressed and sad, and they just had to stay on their knees and pray about it and get rewarded when they get upstairs, Hell no, that's some goddamn trickery right there. So I'm with Carol Murad when she's talking about educating these girls and getting them good jobs and financial gain. And I definitely agree with you, boo, you know. But let's keep on going here because some of these shelters don't give women long enough to get on their feet. And they need mental help as well, you know. So let's keep on going. And a lot of these guys, they be stalkerish. They be trying to follow them again. So they need protection too. You know, these women need to feel supported. They need to feel secure because these men ain't doing it. But you have a whole bunch of people. Well, you shouldn't get nobody else involved. Just tell your brother. Just tell your neighbor down the street. Hell nah, because we've been in that situation before. Yeah, you go tell your neighbor or you go tell your homeboy friend, yeah, my man up here, he's putting hands on me, help me out, right? Then he say, okay, spend a night over my house. I'm going to protect you from ain't nobody going to touch you. Then 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, he's creeping in your bed trying to touch on you and saying, well, come on, what you expecting to stay here for free? Hell no. You don't need more abuse on top of that. I had a relative's girl. Her man, her husband, girl was putting a pause on her really bad. Do you know she went to the church, right, to get some help? Do you know the own pastor started hitting on her, you know, and try to touch on her and said that, you know, well, you can't get none for free. You know what I mean? A damn shame. So, nah, they need to help these women more. You know, they need to do more. And I hope Biden passed a law to help these women, you know, away from violence because it's too much and it's too damn common.
So the MOVE program we started, the makeover program, Dolls Up Makeover, it gives incentive. So as they look good and feel good, most of the time, well, they will want to remain that way. And so therefore they will pursue education to remain that way. We did a makeover, and I'm working with some young women from a group home. I'm doing the Stirring Up the Gift program with them. The makeover is tied in with this program.
Well, I'm here for the makeover, and I'm so happy for her. She's doing something. She's just not sitting back collecting millions or just sitting doing good. She has a good heart, you know? Like I said, maybe she don't make the best choices in every scenario, but this choice is definitely good, and she wants you guys to check out her book that she got coming out, and she tells more of her story. She shares her story, and we just got to say thank you, Carol. You know, for opening up and sharing your story, because you don't have to, you know. It's a blessing when somebody is telling their truth. You know, you listen, y'all, if somebody is telling you their personal business, you know what I start doing now? I say thank you for sharing, because you didn't have to. And who knows how much strength that took for you to actually tell your story. It takes a lot of bravery and courage to tell one story. It's not easy. So this is her Instagram, you know, just going here for a little bit. She got a lot of quotes, and that's her daughter that she's very proud of, I'm sure. So let's keep on moving on here. Now, this is a little clip of Nicki Minaj talking about how her father burnt the house down. So I'm just going to play a little bit, but I got to play some music, so I don't got YouTube coming for me. So check this out.
When we had hard times, my mother had to rent out her house, and we all 4 had to move in the basement, which was a studio apartment. Studio basement for 4 people. And we just used to have to walk by and see another family living beautifully in the main house, and we had to walk in the backyard and go downstairs in our basement. And, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. This house was the house that my father burned down. Me and my brother, we were at a neighbor's house spending the night that night. They came and said, your house is burning down. I just remember running, racing down, and I remember when I got here, I just saw a big commotion, and I was so scared I didn't know what happened, but everybody was running over here, and I just looked. My house was gone. The house was gone. All of my toys, all my clothes, all of my memories. I had a lot of hard times in that neighborhood, but I came through. It turned me into. This is.
All right, DJ, stop that beat. All right, so you guys seen it here, and that's just a clip, and I'm sure, all the Barbs probably seen this clip before, but this is my first time seeing it. Hey, listen, more awareness, more people will hear your story. I would have never looked it out if it wasn't for Carol Mirage selling her book and sharing her story again. And you keep sharing your story because guess what? Somebody haven't heard it yet. You can keep selling it, but somebody has not heard your story yet. So you keep on screaming your story and helping people, okay? And that's just what I gotta say. Shoot, people at certain churches and religions, they tell the same story over and over and over again. You know why? Because somebody has not heard that story. And sometimes when you hear a story for the third or fourth time, it hits you different. Because we all go through things in life. And maybe in February, when I heard that story, it didn't relate to my life. It didn't hit me. But guess what? You told that damn same story. And in September, because I went through some shit this summer, that shit didn't hit me, So, it's always great to continue to, tell your story. Don't ever feel like, well, I already said it then. I don't need to say it no more. Somebody out there has not heard your story. And listen, you got to get some money for that damn story, okay? Don't be no fool. Look at Tyler Perry. He made billions after telling his story. I'm sure Carol Minaj, she's about to get a coin. And yes, I feel like you should get some money from telling your story and your truth, Your story can change people's lives around. All right, so don't be no silly person. So anyway, let's give a big thank you to Malik donating $5. Woo! And I've been working on this word to pronounce it. Damn. Woo! Girl. I had to look at this word for 5 minutes before I can pronounce it. It's so damn sad. But that is alive. Even daughters of rich men are commodities to be traded for status and viewed as reflection of their father, a.k.a. their bottom. You're right. And it's very live and it's very strong, but we need to tear that shit down. You know what? I'm not even going to try right now. Usually when I'm in a room by myself, I can say that. I can say it. I need to work on that. It's that damn P word. Anyway, so I can help you to help others. You can't help people if you are broke. That's false. You can't help so many people when you're broke. You got YouTube right now. Y'all got Instagram. Y'all got so many outlets where you can tell your story and you don't need no money to do it. And it's you got different programs out here that you guys do not take advantage of, in your neighborhood, especially if you're young. It's so many different programs you can enter that's free that can help you. And you on the internet, it's so many people you can connect with, Anyway, let's just keep on going here. I ain't trying to get lost in the sauce. So this is Brandy, okay? So Brandy, she is coming forward, and she got something to say with this Brandy. This her too. Now, this is her and Max. But she's coming forward, and she is standing up for Tiny. She said, do not do Tiny like this. This is T.I. and Tiny. Now, you guys know recently, this whole week, people has been coming forward and have been saying that Tiny and T.I. has been doing these girls dirty. They've been spiking young girls' drink. They've been taking advantage of girls. They've been putting paws on girls. They've been manipulating girls, and they've been having a freaky way with these girls. And when things go wrong, they will, muscle them, even giving them money. If they don't take the money, they will muscle them in certain different ways to get them to shut up. And a lot of people have been speaking out about it. So Brandy, now the last time we seen Brandy, we saw a video of her, or we heard an audio of her and her baby daddy, which is Max. And Max was doing the most to Brandy. We believe that he was putting a pause around her neck, and it was not a good situation. And let Moniece tell it. You know, Moniece, she was the same person I did an interview with Raz B not too long ago. And everybody in Hollywood, they say that this Max been putting a pause on this Brandy girl since high school. They've been high school sweethearts. And we're dealing with another situation of domestic violence. And he is always putting a pause on her. And it's just very common. And Monique says she's not going to go. She's not going to go. So it's no surprise that she, too, is standing up for this toxic couple, you know, because she's in a toxic relationship her damn self. So let's go here and see what she got to say. Y'all ready? Here we go. Please like this video, y'all. We begging for likes.
Tiny Tamika Diane Harris is one gorgeous, amazing, loving, wonderful mother, best friend. What a inspiration of an individual. Someone tiny to me, a wonderful wife, somebody who is happy right now and has a very beautiful marriage. Why do you want to tear this person down? And we are black, and us black women need to stick together. But bigger than that, it doesn't matter if you're black, if you're Korean, if you are Hispanic, if you are from Mars. We all need to do better and stick together. You just don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to my friend. Don't do this to somebody's mother. Don't do this to somebody's wife. Don't do this to somebody's daughter. Don't do this to somebody's sister. Just knock it off. Tamika Diane Harris is the truth. She's amazing. She is a beautiful sister. And a wonderful wife. Do not come for her character. Do not slander. Do not. It's disgusting. Spend that good energy of negativity you got, but it's so good because you got so much of it. Spend that good energy the right direction and talk to God, and don't do that because that's ugly.
All right, so you guys know, but I told y'all, these celebrities, they gonna stick together, you know? And who knows what Max and Brandy really be doing behind the sheets. Maybe they some Mick freaks too, you know? Birds of the feather flock together, you know? So we saw Shakanda, she's speaking out for T.I. and Tiny. Meek Mills, he spoke out for T.I. and Tiny. And now we are seeing Brandy defend and speaking up for T.I. and Tiny. But it's my thing too, you know? Now she's speaking up for T.I. and Tiny. They rich, you know? Tiny, she's privileged, she's rich, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be okay. But what about all these people that we see in the news, especially those boys up in Michigan that got to go against that pastor? Why is she not speaking up for people that don't really have the political power to speak out for themselves or being protected? It's so many people that she can really help out that's not privileged, that's not millionaires. But she's standing up for some goddamn millionaires, man. Please. But anyway, comment, let us know what you guys think about this. People in the comment section, they say, just pull the bob back for it. Brandy, that may be truth, but you're not us. Have any clue what these people doing in their family? So I don't know. So let's keep on moving on. So talking about T.I. and Tiny, this is their daughter, right? And she is saying that T.I. has been acting weird. She said that he's been acting very random recently, and I believe her name is Dejanay. So check this out. She shares tweets, And then she said, this is going to sound super weird, but last night, my pops, which is T.I., woke me up around 5 o'clock in the morning asking if I wanted some juice. And when I sat up, I literally felt as if I caught a Charlie horse, but it was on the right side of my neck, girl. That was the Holy Ghost letting you know, do not drink that juice. Sit your ass back down. Yeah. So I don't know what T.I. doing, tipping around the house at 5 o'clock in the morning. She was asleep. He busting in the door talking about, hey, you want to hit some of this juice? I don't know. You know, she said it's weird. She said he ain't never act like this before. I don't know if he's nervous, he's paranoid over these victims speaking out and that damn Sabrina. What y'all think about this? All right. She said, this is weird. This is going to sound super weird, y'all. But last night he woke me up 5 o'clock in the morning asking if I want some juice. What type of juice was it, girl? Was it some knock me out juice? You know what I mean? I'd be afraid he's trying to spike some shit up in the juice. Maybe he was doing a test trial. Maybe he had a new lace drug he was trying out, and he wanted to see would it work on you, to see if it would work on these next girls that he got coming over. I don't know why he would do that, but you guys see the date, you know? Well, hell, this ain't that damn recent. These news reports kind of late. This not this recent, but hey, it's what, a couple of days, 8 days ago. People are saying what's sad is the only part I was stuck on was the fact that your dad woke up to offer you some juice. So, they are talking about this juice. She said, laughing out loud, this isn't a normal thing. He just randomly came and asked if I wanted juice. I was confused like shit, but I took it though. Was it cranberry, orange juice, apple juice? What type of juice we talking about? What it tastes like? Was it cold? Was it warm? Tiny did it. I don't care. This isn't funny. Listen, it's about juice. I don't know what else. What else I don't know. Maybe this is serious. I don't know what else you guys want from this juice thing. You know, how do you guys feel about him randomly asking his daughter at 5 o'clock in the morning, you want some juice, and she drinking some juice? Is juice a code word for something else that I don't know about? He probably was high. He probably was. So let's keep on keeping on. All right. So this is Jesse Brother. Okay. So Jesse Brother, you guys know that's the man from Empire, right? So Jesse Brother, he's speaking out. Let's look at the family tree. All right, so this is the whole family. That's Jesse, his sister, and his brother. Now, do they have more family members? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Nice looking family, though. But let's keep on going back here. So his brother is speaking out on his behalf. So check this out.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I would like to say something. You know, it's been 2 years ago today since they turned a victim into a suspect. It's been 2 years that they've tried to kill the character of a man who always says yes to helping and furthering the Black and brown and LGBTQ plus community. We all know what Jussie stands for, and most of us know what they really stand for. It's been 2 years that we've played by the rules, and where has it gotten us? It's gotten us a fabricated, ridiculous story from the mouths of the crooked CPD and amplified by the devilish Trump family. I would simply like to explain why I believe this has gotten this far. One word, MAGA. That word that I despise is the reason we are still dealing with this, and I'm asking the community and the Black investigative journalists to wake up. It's staring us right in the face, and yet somehow believing the cops is okay this time? They say Jussie orchestrated all of this and paid two brothers. Hey, what's up, everybody? I would like one that was his trainer to beat him up. He not only paid them, he paid them by check. And even though on the check it states training, and there's numerous texts that are public record clearly showing that 80% of Jussie and that brother's texting conversations were regarding eating programs and workout programs, we still choose to believe this ridiculous story concocted by the police that he would be dumb enough to pay a hitman with a check. Ask yourself one thing. What would be his motive? They say to make more money. He was making great money. They say to be more famous. Yet Jussie would turn down numerous reality TV show offers, club appearances, and big bucks if it didn't align with his values. Just 2 months before the attack, Jussie raised $1 million for the Black AIDS Institute and gave all his ticket sales from his tour to charity, totaling almost $200,000. He also helped lead the charge to raise $9 million.
All right, so listen, he's talking a whole bunch, right? So he's standing up. He's standing up for his brother. Go ahead, family. That's what we like to see. Family sticking together. So if you guys want to see, the whole thing, you guys can check it out. But it is a long rant. It's like, I think it was like 20, 30 minutes long. And I know you guys, should I seen the numbers go down? I said, well, hold on, let me stop this shit. Okay. So anyway, what y'all got to think about this? Let's go back here. Let's look at her one more time. Let's look at her one more time before we talk.
Do not come for her character. Do not slander. Do not. It's disgusting. Spend that good energy of negativity you got, but it's so good because you got so much of it. Spend that good energy the right direction and talk to God, and don't do that because that's ugly.
Well, let's take it from the beginning.
Tiny Tamika Diane Harris.
Damn, she said the full name. I didn't know her name was, what'd she say? Tiny Tamika Diane Summers. Tiny Tamika Diane Summers, okay? I ain't know all that, People are saying she start off. I think the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But people in these comment section, they said, girl, you start off lying already. Talking about Tiny is beautiful. But anyway, let's keep up.
Is one gorgeous, amazing, loving, wonderful mother, best friend. What a inspiration of an individual. Someone tiny, a wonderful wife, somebody who is happy right now and has a very beautiful marriage. Why do you want to tear this person down? And we are black, and us black women need to stick together. But bigger than that, it doesn't matter if you're black, if you're Korean, if you are Hispanic, if you are from Mars. We all need to do better and stick together. You just don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to my friend. Don't do this to somebody's mother. Don't do this to somebody's wife. Don't do this to somebody's daughter. Don't do this to somebody's sister. Just knock it off. Tamika Diane Harris is the truth. She's amazing. She is a beautiful sister. And
listen, good thing I was scrolling on through. Guess who stopped in and said something in the shade room? Moniece, all right? She said, okay, right message, wrong darn messenger. She says, I'm someone mother and daughter. I ain't did nothing to this lady before she did what she did to me, for lack of better terms. How you talking about do not? How about you do not act like such a hypocrite? Waiting on my public apology, more disgraceful than these allegations. I don't know, Tip and Tamika. Damn, everybody call her Tamika. I guess Tiny is the nickname. Shit. Okay, so Tamika, huge fan of both of them. I am a firm believer in innocent until proven guilty without an ounce of reasonable doubt. Well, I ain't feeling that one. But anyway, I'm also not a victim of shaming either. This ain't about either of those sides, sis. Still gotta see me and not on Mr. Rogers. And this is the neighborhood period. Girl, Moniece, I don't know what the hell you just said, but I don't know. She could have gave a little bit more. I don't know what issues she got with Brandy. You should have told us what exactly issue you had with her. You know, I'm not trying to figure out or guess what happened with her. No, I ain't gonna do all that. But comment in the comment section if you guys know what the hell Moniece is talking about. I thought she was gonna say something juicy, but pretty much she just called her out to be a hypocrite. So people are saying that's not. I'm not about to read these messages because they disrespectful. Talking about that's not Norman Freeman. You know what? The disrespect. I can't even read that comment. Okay. So she be talking with so much passion. She may be. Let me get on out of here. So she should check her husband. Yeah, I was scared. I was hoping her Max didn't come in the background and just snatch the phone from her while she talking, because you know Max don't like all that. But a comment, let us know what you guys think. I'm gonna get out of here. Happy Sunday, and DJ, please pop that beat.